I'm Tracy, and welcome back to my channel. And today we have another collab. This one is with my daughter Amelia. She is Amelia XE on the socials. Excuse me. And we're going to use this Melt Sheets and Parties palette. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It's really pretty. It's not new, and I've had mine for about a year, and I've used it a few times. And I got another one, and I sent it to Amelia because she also really likes the Melt palettes, and she thought this one was really pretty too. So yeah. So anyways, and we're not going to be talking about anything in particular. She usually does voiceovers on hers. So excuse me, I don't know what the heck is wrong today. But I've already primed. I got a new primer, eye primer, and it is the Morphe, like this. What's the shade? It's Airplay Solo Artist Priming Eyeshadow. I can't read this. It's really light, and I don't know what color I got. Unless the color is called Airplay. That might even be it. I'm not sure. All I know is I got it from Ulta, and it's this color. And I was hoping that it would be similar to the Glam Light one that I've used, that I'm running out of, but it's not entirely. Or maybe I just didn't put as much on. I don't know. It looks kind of dry, whereas the Glam Light one doesn't. I don't know if you can see that, but we'll see how it works with the shadows, and go from there. I'm going to start in here with Total Immortal. And like I said, I've used this palette before. I'm pretty sure I've done a video with it before, but I'm not positive. I'm going to take that into the crease. So, I have not been regular with my uploads. Like I said, my last video was my birthday haul, which my birthday was last week now, on June 10th. But that's also around the anniversaries of my parents passing. And I'm an only child. I mean, my dad had other children, but I was raised as an only. My dad had a son from a previous marriage that I knew about all my life, but he's 10 years older than me. He did not live with us. So, and then after my mom died, I found out that I had two sisters, also from my dad. That's a whole other thing. Anyway, so like I said, I'm an only. And my dad passed away June 6th, 2003. After he had had a stroke the year before, then in February of 2003, they found cancer in his blood. And he was gone by June 6th. And it was the end, the end of February when they found the cancer. It did not play. And that was horrible, of course. And so then my mom was left alone. My mother never remarried. She dated a little bit in the last couple of years, but nothing serious. Nothing. Nobody could compare to my dad. And then on June 5th of 2019, I'm going to go into the next color. It's called Last Caress right here. So on June 5th of 2019, I found out that my mother was in the hospital. I'm in South Carolina, and she was in Indiana. We're originally from Indiana. I've lived in Southwest Florida. That's where I married a Floridian and lived in Southwest Florida for 18 years. And that's where my dad passed away. My parents had moved down there. And he lived there for 3 years before he passed away. So anyways, I got divorced and moved back home. And my mom ended up following me and coming back home. So she was there. I then moved to New Orleans in 2016. My story's all over the place. I moved to New Orleans in 2016, and then in 2019 I moved here, South Carolina. And my mom was planning to move over here, but she never made it. So on June 5th, I found out she was in a hospital. We drive up there as soon as we can, and I find out that she'd had a stroke and a heart attack. And she was barely conscious. They had her on, um, all kinds of apparatus, and then she was unconscious. Anyways, and so the doctor told me she'd have that because of what had happened, she would have had to be on a feeding tube for the rest of her life. Basically, she would have to be living in a hospital. She'd have to have a feeding tube for the rest of her life. She'd never, I don't think he didn't think she'd be able to walk again. All kinds of stuff. So I signed a DNR, and we were up there at the hospital all the time, and then up there on my birthday, and my best friend was like, "She's not gonna pass on your birthday. She won't do that." And well, she didn't. She passed away the day after on June 11th. And so yeah, so my week, and I share my birthday with my oldest son as well. He was born on my 27th birthday in 1997. So um so yeah, it's just birthdays are weird. And I don't know if I'm going to use any shimmer primer because their shimmers aren't like. So I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go into the darker color. I need to find a smaller brush. You. I'm going to go into a little bit of Mean Streak. This one right here. So yeah, so that's why I hadn't been uploading. And so I just hadn't felt like it. I was kind of in my emotions and just taking time to just do nothing. So yeah. So now that everything is settled down, I've kind of gotten back into more normal temperaments. I'm going to try and get back into some kind of a schedule. But yet again, I just find myself not being in the mood half the time to do all this. So basically, I'll do it when I feel like it. I don't get paid. This isn't a job. I just do this for fun. And so, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, if it's not fun, what's the point? So, there's that. Okay, now I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna take them on my fingers because, like I said, they're shimmers. They're not like indie shimmers that are like real flippy and all that. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Sleepwalk. Which one am I pointing at? This one. Because, like I said, it's more of a satin. But I'm gonna take that right there. And I will clean up after I finish the eyes, probably. If there's any fallout. There's a little bit of fallout. And I had thought about doing my face makeup before I did this. I'm probably glad that I didn't. But it might just wipe up easily. Because I've already got my sunscreen on and all my crap, so I really don't want to have to wash my face or anything. I'm gonna take this one here. It's called Strange Love. And take that on the rest of the island. I'll blend it. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and get into something more of a regular schedule uploading. But I've just been mostly enjoying my time. I'm watching videos of General Hospital from 1988, which is really cool. Like I watched it back then, but so it's um, triggering memories and stuff like that. So it's fun. And I'm gonna take this skeleton kiss, this color here, and try and get it in the like around the inner corner, the lower down here. I have to wipe up the under eye. Some of that up in the. That's the thing is, I think this palette is really pretty, and I'm really glad that I got it. I think I found it on Macari last summer, and that's where I got it. Okay, so I'm going to go off and clean up the fallout, finish my face, and then I'll be back. Okay, and here's the finished look. I think I'm having a pretty good hair day today too. Uh, anyways, I went in with the. I should just leave everything out. I don't know why I go putting things back in the box. I went in with my About Face foundation today. It's called the Performer Skin Focused Foundation, and I have the color F2 Olive. And I bought this last year and really liked it, and then I forgot about it. It's been sitting on my shelf because I got that LYS foundation and I really like that one. But this one's really good too. And yeah, I used the LYS concealer, which I put back, and it looks like that. I have the color LN3. I used the LYS powder. I used the LYS bronzer, which I think is this one. I have the color Hope. Looks like that. It's the lightest. And I really like this. I don't really use bronzer otherwise. This is the only one that I've ever really tried. And I liked it because it's kind of like a bronzer contour. I use it as like here for contour, put it around the perimeter up there, down here. And I really like it. And then I go over it with powder that I put away. I got this in I don't know, I got this in a beauty box. I think the ice cream, let's see it, I don't know, Bo Babe Beauty Sculpting Contour Palette. And I just go over the bronzer with this one right here, wherever I put the bronzer, just to set it. Then I went in with my LYS blush in the shade Elite, which looks like this. It looks really dark, and it is pigmented, but it blends really well. Even on this foundation, it blends really well on the LYS foundation. And then I went over it with this Powder Revolution blush. This is Viral Purple. And this was a gift for me. I got sent from a friend in England, sent it to me because I couldn't find it over here. And she had it and really liked it, and I thought it was really pretty, so she bought it for me and sent it to me. I really like it. It's really good. Highlighter is new for me, the NYX Buttermelt in number 1 Butter. It's the lavender one. It's really pretty. I really like these highlighters. I have 3 of them now, and I really recommend them. I took the advice from Ashley, Outrage and Grace, because she was raving about them, and I bought 2. I think I bought the pink and the champagne. Then I bought this one last week when it was out. I really like it. It's really pretty. Mascara, Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. And I did not do any eyeliner. I just didn't feel like it. Lips. I went in with this liner, which is the NYX Hot Red. It's just a red liner, and I outlined all the way around. Then went in with the Melt Belladonna 2. Belladonna 2. Basically, it's this color. Then I went over kind of in the outer corners with the Blood Wine from Melt. And like I said, it's basically this color. And then you go over it with their Familia Smelt Familia lip pencil. It's purple. And this is like my favorite red combination. I'm not sure it goes with, I don't know, I think it goes with the look. Because it's kind of like a purpley pinky red. So it goes nicely with the purpley pinky eye. I think that's everything. I'm going to have to use this some more and see what I'll think about it. It's like, it worked well with the eyeshadow, but I've never had a problem with my Melt eyeshadows. They go on really easily and they blend. So it's like, it didn't stick or anything like that. There was no patchiness. So like, I guess it worked okay. And I forgot to put my nose ring back in. I'll have to do that in a minute. And I got this. Let me see this. It's got rhinestones on it. I think it's really pretty. I got it from Body Candy. I got a few of them. They did give me a discount code to share. I haven't shared it, so maybe I should share it in case somebody's interested. Yeah. Oh, I'll show you the palette again. Melt She's in Parties. And that's the palette. It's really pretty. It performs really well. And watch my daughter's video, Amelia XE. It'll be linked in the description box. She doesn't make videos very often. Mostly she does if we collab. She'll do them and she does voiceover. But yeah, she's got a lot of other stuff going on. She's a teacher. She teaches children, what do you call them, like English as a second language. And she does it online. And she's also just started some other teaching classes. I'm not real sure real clear. Something about journaling and career stuff, but for slightly older children. So yeah, you should go follow her. She's awesome. And I will link her stuff in the description box. And thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you later. Bye.